Hi everybody, it's Kristin. So by overwhelming numbers, the Lorac Pro palette definitely won the next 4 looks 1 palette vote. So that is what I'm going to be doing this week for you. Today I have the first look from that palette, and while I was disappointed in something, I still kind of like the look. So I'll just gotta get right into it. Today and every day I will use, unless I mention a different sort of like cream shadow base, I'll use Painterly Paint Pot. That's what I always use for my eyeshadow base generally. So unless I say something differently, that's what it is. Excuse me. So my thoughts in this palette today, and let me just, sorry, I'm totally sitting on the floor. I wanted to use this deep purple color. And it looks really, really pretty. Looks like a nice deep purple. But when it goes on my eyes, it looks blue or something. I don't know. It didn't look exactly like what I thought it would. But that's what I get for not doing... Sometimes I just get going on my eyes and I don't like swatch on my hands first. The OCD part of me would swatch on my hands first to make sure I like exactly how it looks together, and then... But I was just kind of playing today, so there you go. I can actually just kind of be spontaneous on occasion. So anyway, I used taupe all over the lid, which is a matte color, and just up into the crease, not much. And then I used the deep purple on the outer, you know, kind of with my stamp method and into the crease. Well, then I didn't like that. It wasn't exactly what I thought it would be with the purple. So I kind of I kind of mixed the gold and the light bronze together, these two colors, and patted that over the lid. And then I used taupe again really lightly to kind of blend out the crease, and then I used cream as my highlight. I took that deep purple down below my lash line, and then I used my Avon Super Shock liner in Blackberry. I absolutely love this liner, and I will cry when it's gone because it was sent to me by a friend of mine, and we can't get them here. I love it. And then lipstick is Whisper by Hourglass. I feel so boring. And then I pulled out, I think I was watching Rachel Cupcakes and Scissors, her favorites, and she was talking about this. I was like, oh, I gotta pull that out. And this is something I wear a lot in the fall, so I'm actually going to talk about this in Topic Tuesday, which you'll already have seen by now. It says Stereo Rose by MAC, so that's what's on my cheeks. So I will zoom you in. So that is what it looks like. It's not, I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it. But it's okay. And then I have the Tarte Gifted mascara on, by the way. So that is look number 1. I hope that you like it, or maybe you're kind of iffy about it like I am. I don't know. But I think I will always do the same thing that I did with the last 4 looks video, is that go ahead and vote at the end of this, you know, when you leave your comment, as far as which of the looks you'd like to see a tutorial on. So I think I will always follow up a 4 looks 1 palette with a tutorial on one of the looks that you guys liked best. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below, but I'll see you tomorrow with another look. Bye! Hi everybody, so it's day 2 of the Lorac Pro palette, and today I realized that in my last video I kind of showed you what brushes I use to apply things, and I did not do that yesterday. So I'm going to, I need to adjust this, something's not right. I'm going to do that today, and I'll try to kind of mention it throughout the week, but let me know in the comments below if you like seeing the brushes that I used for the different looks, or if you didn't. I'm okay with either. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want. Okay, so Painterly Paint Pot on my eyes today, of course, and Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and the blush that I use today is the Rose Petal by Chanel. Oh, I have Essie's Penny Lane on my nails today. That's not a normal Kristin color. I mean, the hue is normal, but, you know, shininess, not so normal. Okay, and on my lips today, I don't know why I'm doing this out of order, but I have the Tarte Lip Stain in Envy. I recorded Topic Tuesday yesterday, which you probably have seen by now, and pulled that one out because I love that for fall, and so now I'm wearing it. Let's pretend it's almost fall, shall we? Okay, so today on my lids, I did a lighter color in the middle, and then I did a little bit darker color on either side. So I used pewter on the inner third and outer third, and then I used nude on the middle third. And then I softened that on the crease with mauve, which I really liked this color. It was really, really pretty. Then I also took a little mauve underneath the lash line, and then on the outer corner I just added a little bit of sable. And then as a highlight I used cream, which I probably will do every day. I don't tend to branch out with my highlights too much. And then, yeah, that was it. Oh, and then I also took a little bit of cream in the inner corner. I didn't want shimmer in there because the pewter has some shimmer in it, but I wanted to just kind of soften the line between my skin and then that darker color of the pewter. So that's what I did with that. So for brushes, for the lid, I used my 239. I used the dark color on one side, flipped it over, and used the other, like you guys have seen me do before. And then in my crease with the mauve, I used a MAC 222. I used my Sigma E50 for my highlight. I'm born like that. And then I used this Quo crease blender brush. It's real pointy underneath for both colors underneath. And on the inner corner, I used my Essence pencil brush. For mascara today, I have Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And then the liner that I used on the top line was my MAC and Stubborn Brown. It's so teeny. And we'll zoom you in. Maybe it isn't far enough. I really like this one. I really like that pewter color. Okay, so that is the look that I have going on today. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everybody, it's Kristin. So day 3 with the Lorac palette. And tell me, and I won't spend a lot of time on this because I don't want this video to be long, but I'm curious how the lighting kind of looks. It's early, and I'll explain my look in a minute, but so I don't have the sun is not completely out behind the windows that I'm sitting in front of and do for these videos. So I've turned my lights on my makeup area towards this way, and I'm curious how this looks, if it's going to work or if it's not. And I'm asking because pretty soon winter will be here and I won't have light in the morning when I film. So be sure to let me know if you think of it. Okay, so today I am not necessarily running late, but I wanted to get into work early because I just have a lot of stuff to do. So I wanted to do something simple, and I thought that that would be a good thing to show with this palette, aside from something that's a little more involved. Not that anything I do is all that involved, because, you know, it's just me and I'm no makeup artist. But today I took this color in light bronze, and I just swept that all over the lid with a 217 brush. And then into the crease, to blend it and give it a little depth, I used taupe. And I used that with my favorite crease brush, which is the Quo crease shadow brush in this silver line. They have a black line and a silver line. They have names other than black and silver, but I don't remember what they are. And then I took sable. I just stuck my finger in something else. I took sable right here. Just into the outer corner, into the crease. And I did that also with the 217, the same brush, and I just did my little stamp of a V and then blended it in. And then I just took a 266 by MAC and I used espresso. So I dropped the palette, which is right here, and I just lined my top line and bottom line. I took Stubborn Brown eyeliner and just tightlined very quickly. Today I used the Dior Show Ecstasy mascara. I used the Lorac blush, the Baked Matte Satin, excuse me, and not exposed, in Velvet Rope, which is that one. Oh, and boring, I know. I used cream as a highlight, and I used this brush for that. And on my lips today, I used Soar lip liner from MAC, and then I used Captive. I've enjoyed using some of the products that I had pulled out that I am looking forward to using in fall, since it is, in Wisconsin, pretty much fall. So I will zoom you in. So yeah, basic, simple, quick, easy. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you're having a great week, and I will see you tomorrow with the last look. Bye! Hi everybody, so today is day 4 and the last day of the Lorac Pro palette, 4 looks 1 palette video. Today I did a little bit of a darker eye. I wanted to make sure that I used this darker slate, kind of blue-gray color, because when I did the Stila one I didn't use the blue color, and a lot of you really would have preferred to see that in a look. So I wanted to make sure that I used that today. So I will get right into it. Painterly Paint Pot, of course. And slate all over the lid. I took this bright white color into the crease. No, that's a lie. Do you see white in my crease? Into the inner corner. To soften out the crease, I used mauve because this is pretty cool, and I don't know, I just wanted to add a little warmth to it, so I used mauve. And then I used just a little bit of the black on the outer edge. I took mauve underneath my lash line. And then on the very outer corner, I used a little bit of the slate. And then I used the light pink as my highlight today. Thought I would branch out a little bit. So that is what I have on my eyes as far as shadows. And I used black chalk fluid line just on the top and on the upper waterline. I've been kind of using some of my sample mascaras. And I used the Chanel Inimitable Intense mascara, and it's okay. I feel like I've had this before and I liked it, so I don't know if it's just a sample and it's little and dried out or what, but at any rate, I applied the slate with my 239 brush, and I softened the edges out first, then with a 217, and then in the crease I used a 222. Actually, this might be my Sigma one. My Sigma E35, to use the mauve in the crease. For the very inner corner white, I used the Sigma Shader Lid E56. Remember I bought that precision kit, so I've been trying to play with some of those brushes. When I applied the black, I wanted it very precise and placement, and then I would kind of blend it out in the same location. I wanted it precise and blended, but I didn't want it all over. That makes sense. So I tried this shader crease brush, and I do really like it. It's teeny. And this is their E47. Highlight with my, whatever this is. You'd think I know, E50. And then for liner, and holy moly, I really like this. I'll talk about this more probably at a later date. But this is the E11. Look at that teeny tiny. I use this with my black track because I just wanted a line. I didn't want a wing or do anything crazy like that. Not that a wing is crazy. So before I zoom in, I'll tell you what I have on the rest of my face. I went back to one of my favorite blushes. This is the Lorac Blush in Soul. And Too Faced bronzer. On my lips today, I have Boldly Bare from MAC. And then I have Creme de Nude, because the eyes are a little crazy, and I am going to work after all. And then White Russian on top of that. So that's what it looks like. So I hope that you liked this. I'm actually going to, real quickly, I'm going to swatch all of the colors on my arm for you and show you. So I'm going to, well, I'm going to do magic editing, and so you won't have to watch all of you won't have to watch me swatching. I will just actually show you all the colors. Okay, so I have all of the colors on my arm here. I have to kind of squish it over because I did it too far over. And this is the, this line is the shimmer line, and then this line is the matte line. It is in order. They really are very nice colors. I haven't really talked about any sort of a review on this palette, so I just thought I would kind of, throw that in at the end here. I do like the palette. I think it's a nice palette. I don't know that I'm crazy about it like everybody else is. I don't know. I think maybe I haven't used it long enough. But you definitely can get a ton of looks from this. I very much like that this whole top row is matte and the whole top row is shimmer, because I really like to have some matte colors to play with. I don't like to be all shimmer, and I don't like to be all matte either. So I think probably my favorite colors from the palette, and I didn't even get to use it, but as I look at the swatches, this gold is a really gorgeous color. You guys have to tell me how the lighting is, by the way. It's way dark this morning because I'm up early, and this is what it's going to be like in the winter, like I was saying yesterday. And so I actually went back to my vanity. So I'm curious which looks better to you. So gold, and then this pewter is gorgeous. Big fan of the pewter. That's this one. And then garnet. I think those probably are my 3 favorites of the shimmers. And I really enjoy all of the mattes. There isn't a matte that I don't like. They're soft, they're blendable. It really is a nice palette. So if you have any questions specific on a color or, you know, whatever, let me know. Go ahead and leave in the comments below. Okay, so the next video, or not the next video, but the next 4 Looks 1 palette that I'm going to do is definitely the Nude palette. There were almost as many, I mean, the Lorac palette definitely won out, but the Nude was a very close second. So I will do that. I'm going to wait a few weeks, though. I want to play with some of my other eyeshadows, and, you know, you guys don't need to see one of these every single week, do you? Don't want to bore you. So it'll be a few weeks, but that will be the next palette that I will do. And I will, you know, I think I might try to do 1 a month of these. So let me know what you think of all that. Hope that you guys had a great week and are having a great weekend so far. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!